Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. So Barcelona is going to be playing against Mallorca on Saturday. So Barcelona is going to be playing at home, and so this whole week we have been having so many good news. We had Ansu Fati who extended his contract, we had Messi who won the Ballon d'Oro, and so the team should be in very high spirits. I know I am. I know the fans are in high spirits. So it's good for the squad as a whole, and it's good to bring good news to FC Barcelona and bring fresh motivation for the players. And so in the last La Liga game, we did win against Atlético Madrid 1-0, which was very important because if we didn't win that game, we would be second place right now. And right now, Real Madrid is really fighting against us to get that first spot in the league, which means that in every La Liga game that we play right now should be taken very seriously, regardless if the team is weak or not. We have to be putting in these goals and get these performances and win these matches, because if we do lose a game in La Liga, Real Madrid will go ahead of us, and we do not want that. So just a quick recap on Mallorca's form. I want to speak about them a little bit because right now they're not looking the best. So if we look right here, they have only won 3 times out of the past 10 games. And surprisingly, those 3 games that they won was at home, and they were good teams. They won against Espanyol 2-0, they won against Real Madrid 1-0, and they won against Villarreal 3-1. And so they are very bad on away games, and so that is a very big positive for us. They also concede a lot of goals. They are actually one of the worst teams on defending, because right now they are averaging about 1.5 goals conceded per match. Mallorca is also known for not scoring a lot of goals. They have only scored about 14 goals within the past 15 matches. And right now, they're averaging about 0.9 goals per match. And their most threatening player and their highest goal scorer is Lago Jr., who has only 4 goals in La Liga so far. And so Valverde did speak out in the pre-match press conference, and he did speak about Messi first, so let's get into it. He said, "It's impressive because he has won them himself. I'm aware what it means to coach Messi, but at times you can't enjoy the everyday things all the time. You appreciate things more with time. I'm aware that I have had the fortune to coach Leo. In the same way that older people talk about Alfredo Di Stefano, we can say that we have been in the era of Messi." Then he went on to speak about Mallorca. They are a newly promoted team who have problems away from home. They always have a positive attitude and will come to stand up to get something positive. So look, I want to speak about what he said about Messi first, because when Messi won that Ballon d'Oro, it wasn't just good for him, it was also good for the team, because it brings back light to the club. Because when the Barcelona players know that they are playing for a player who has achieved what looked like the unachievable, it brings them motivation. And especially when you know that that player that you're playing for, the one that has achieved the unachievable, is your captain, can only bring good to the team. And so that is a big positive for Barcelona as a whole, and I'm glad that Valverde spoke about that. So heading into this match, knowing that Mallorca is not in their best moments, we should expect a huge win tomorrow. This could also be a game for the players who don't get a lot of minutes. And so earlier, Barcelona did announce their lineup, and it has been confirmed, unfortunately, that Ansu Fati and Arthur will not make it, because Arthur has a groin problem and Ansu Fati has a knee problem. So they were separated from the squad to do specific work. But look, it should be nothing serious, because if it was serious, they would announce to say that Ansu Fati will be out for like X amount of days and Arthur will be out for X amount of days. And so they did not announce that, which means that it's nothing serious. It's probably more of a precaution, which is good because they are resting the players that they should be resting, because we do have a lot of important matches coming up, like El Clasico, and we also have the Inter Milan game coming up. So since the players are injured, it's good that Barca is using precaution just to make sure that we have a full and healthy squad heading into the more tougher matches. So in the squad list, I'm happy to see Alenia, Perez, Rakitic, and the official 4 players that are not going to be in this game is going to be Semedo, Jordi Alba, Ansu Fati, and Arthur. And I'm hoping to see Alenia and Perez get some minutes. And so now I want to get into my predicted lineup and score. So I'm going to start with Ter Stegen in goal, Sergio Roberto on the right side, Piqué and Umtiti in the middle, and Firpo on the left back position. And then in the middle, I want to have Rakitic, Busquets, and Arthur. And for the attack, I would have Messi on the right side, Suarez in the middle, and Griezmann on the left. And then I would have Alenia, Vidal, and Perez coming later in the game, just so some players in the starting 11 can get some rest, because we are going to need it, especially now that we have 2 games within 4 days. And so my score prediction is going to be 4-0. And it should be 4-0 because we need this momentum and motivation heading into the Inter Milan game. Even though we did qualify for the next round, we should be able to maintain and keep our first place spot. And so the last thing I want to say to you guys is that if you guys are planning on watching the game, I would suggest to come in 5 minutes earlier before the match starts, because most likely we're going to see Messi present the Ballon d'Oro in front of the whole Camp Nou, and it's going to be very amazing to watch, because most likely they're going to take out all 6 Ballon d'Oros and put them aligned together, and then people are going to take pictures, people are going to be applauding. And so again, it's going to be very amazing to watch. I know that I'm going to be there about 10 to 5 minutes earlier, just in case case I don't miss anything, because I don't want to miss anything. And so if you do want to see that, tune in 5 minutes earlier, because they always do it before the game. And so yeah, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate your love and support. I'm going to be making a post-match review after the game is over, so stay tuned for that, and I'll see you guys next time.